The United States, a nation of vast landscapes and diverse ecosystems, faces a growing number of environmental challenges. From the wildfires raging in the West to the plastic pollution choking our oceans, the signs of environmental degradation are all around us. Climate change, a global crisis, is exacerbating many of these issues, leading to more extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and shifts in plant and animal life. Deforestation, driven by agriculture and development, is stripping away vital forests, leaving a trail of habitat loss and contributing to climate change. Plastic pollution, a scourge of the modern age, is accumulating in our oceans and landfills, harming wildlife and threatening human health. As we encroach further into natural areas, we are pushing countless species towards extinction, disrupting the delicate balance of our ecosystems. These environmental issues are not just abstract problems, they have real consequences for human lives. From the air we breathe to the water we drink, our health and well-being are inextricably linked to the health of our planet. The time for action is now, and it is imperative that we address these challenges head-on to secure a sustainable future for generations to come. Climate change, driven by the increasing concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, is no longer a distant threat but a present reality. The burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial agriculture are releasing massive amounts of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat and causing the planet to warm. This warming effect is already having profound impacts on the United States. Rising temperatures are leading to more frequent and intense heat waves, putting a strain on energy grids and posing health risks, particularly for vulnerable populations. Coastal communities are grappling with rising sea levels, which threaten infrastructure and increase the risk of flooding. Climate change is also altering weather patterns, leading to more extreme droughts in some regions and more intense rainfall and flooding in others. These impacts are not evenly distributed, with some communities, particularly low-income communities and communities of color, bearing a disproportionate burden of the consequences. Addressing climate change is not just an environmental imperative, it is also a matter of social justice. We must act now to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate the worst effects of climate change. Across the American West, a region known for its rugged beauty and natural splendor, wildfires are burning with increasing frequency and intensity. While wildfires are a natural part of many ecosystems, climate change is exacerbating the conditions that lead to these devastating blazes. Rising temperatures, prolonged droughts, and changes in precipitation patterns are creating a tinderbox-like environment where even a small spark can ignite a massive inferno. These megafires are not only destroying vast swaths of forest but also releasing enormous amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, further contributing to climate change. The smoke and ash from these fires can travel for thousands of miles, affecting air quality and posing health risks to people far beyond the immediate fire zone. Wildfires are a clear and present danger, and we must work to reduce the risks by addressing climate change and implementing better forest management practices. America's forests, once vast and teeming with life, are under increasing pressure from human activities. Deforestation, driven by agriculture, logging, and urban development, is fragmenting and destroying these vital ecosystems at an alarming rate. Trees play a crucial role in regulating our climate by absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and their loss contributes to climate change. Deforestation also leads to habitat loss for countless species of plants and animals, pushing many towards the brink of extinction. The loss of forests can also disrupt water cycles, leading to soil erosion, decreased water quality, and increased vulnerability to floods and droughts. Protecting our remaining forests and restoring degraded lands is essential for mitigating climate change, preserving biodiversity, and ensuring the health of our planet. Plastic, a ubiquitous material in modern society, has become a pervasive pollutant, contaminating our oceans, landfills, and even our food chain. The overproduction and irresponsible disposal of plastic products have created a global waste crisis. Single-use plastics, such as bags, bottles, and packaging, are major contributors to this problem, often ending up in the environment after a single use. Plastic pollution is particularly harmful to marine life. Sea turtles mistake plastic bags for jellyfish, ingesting them and often dying from starvation or internal injuries. Seabirds are found with stomachs full of plastic debris, unable to digest food or feed their young. Plastic pollution not only threatens wildlife but also has the potential to contaminate our food supply and pose risks to human health. Reducing plastic consumption, improving waste management systems, and developing biodegradable alternatives are crucial steps in addressing this growing crisis. Section 6, where life once flourished, habitat loss and biodiversity decline. As human populations grow and our footprint on the planet expands, we are encroaching further into natural areas, converting forests to farmland, fragmenting habitats with roads and development, and altering ecosystems in countless ways. This habitat loss is the primary driver of biodiversity decline, pushing countless species towards extinction. Biodiversity, the variety of life on Earth, provides us with essential ecosystem services, such as clean air and water, pollination of crops, and regulation of climate. The loss of biodiversity weakens the resilience of ecosystems, making them more vulnerable to disturbances such as climate change and disease outbreaks. Protecting and restoring habitats is crucial for conserving biodiversity and ensuring the health of our planet. Section 7. On the brink: endangered species and the fight for survival. Across the United States, from the majestic bald eagle to the humble Karner blue butterfly, countless species are facing an uncertain future. Habitat loss, climate change, pollution, and invasive species are pushing many species towards the brink of extinction. The Endangered Species Act, a landmark piece of legislation passed in 1973, has been instrumental in protecting some of America's most iconic species from extinction. However, the law has faced increasing challenges in recent years, with some seeking to weaken its protections. The fight to conserve endangered species is a race against time, and it requires a multifaceted approach, including habitat conservation, captive breeding programs, and addressing the underlying threats to their survival. Protecting endangered species is not just about preserving individual animals or plants. It is about safeguarding the intricate web of life that sustains us all. Section 8. Turning the tide: U.S. efforts to combat environmental degradation. Despite the magnitude of the environmental challenges we face, there is hope. The United States has a long history of environmental activism and conservation, and there is a growing movement to address these issues head-on. At the federal level, the Biden administration has made climate action a top priority, rejoining the Paris Agreement and setting ambitious goals to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. States and cities across the country are also taking action, implementing renewable energy standards, promoting energy efficiency, and investing in public transportation. Businesses are recognizing the economic opportunities of a clean energy future, investing in renewable energy and developing sustainable products and practices. Individuals are making changes in their own lives, reducing their carbon footprints, conserving water, and advocating for change. Section 9, a call to action: securing a sustainable future. The environmental challenges facing the United States are complex and interconnected, but they are not insurmountable. Addressing these challenges requires a fundamental shift in our relationship with the natural world. We must move away from the extractive and exploitative practices of the past towards a more sustainable and equitable future. This will require collective action from individuals, communities, businesses, and governments. We must embrace the principles of environmental justice, ensuring that the burdens and benefits of environmental protection are shared equitably. We must invest in clean energy, reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, and transition to a circular economy that minimizes waste and pollution. We must protect and restore our forests, oceans, and other natural ecosystems, recognizing their intrinsic value and their essential role in sustaining life on Earth. The future of our planet depends on the choices we make today. Let us choose to act boldly, decisively, and collectively to secure a healthy and sustainable future for generations to come. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content on how we can make a difference together.